Yo, what's good? It's your boy Nyge, and I'm back with another video. You feel me? Another reaction video. You feel me? I've been taking a little break. You know what I'm saying? My last video was like 6 days ago, 7 days ago, about a week. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all been too. Anyway, I'm finna go ahead and react to this video right here because it got like 7.2 million views in 4 months. So I was like, shit, I'm finna see what's going on over here. But as always, hope y'all day's been going good. Hope y'all chilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead straight to this video.
It's not, but there's a security camera in that room. Yeah, and it caught everything on camera.
Oh.
What? Oh no, ma'am. He's going to jail today.
Police are called to a small private school in Ocala, Florida, after the principal is accused of trapping a 5th grade student in a room and assaulting him.
5th grade student. So he's about 10, 11?
For nearly an hour.
Huh?
The following report is based on police.
Hold up, run that back. What'd he say?
In a room and assaulting him for nearly an hour.
Assaulting him for
The
nearly an
following
hour?
report is based on police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that the suspect in question and all persons charged with the crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
How you doing, sir? God bless you.
How you doing? Do you know why I'm here?
Yes, we had called because we just got a report that that our principal mishandled one of our kids today.
Your principal did?
Yes.
You have a video of it?
Yes. Yes, they have a video of it. That's the executive principal right there. We have a video of it that the person who can put it up is on their way and maybe about 30 minutes before they can get here.
Damn. 30 minutes.
Are you the one that called 911?
She called 911.
How you the vice principal and can't pull up some camera footage? You serious?
She's our pastor. I'm the founder. She's the founder of the school.
Destiny Leadership Academy is a Christian school started by Lily Tuggerson, known as Apostle T to her congregants at Immerse, the Pentecostal church nearby. It's clear immediately that the line between school employees and church followers is somewhat blurry.
Now, we haven't talked to the parent.
The parent doesn't know?
I don't know. We are not sure. She hasn't called us. But we haven't talked to him.
When did you find out about this?
I sometimes wonder about Christian schools. Is it like you don't have to go to regular school and you just do this school? Or is it like you do regular school on top of this school? I don't get that.
I found out about it about 6
I
or
should
7
look it up.
o'clock. The teacher called me, and she came to the church and told me about it. And I told her we're going to call the sheriff department right now.
Neither the child nor the principal himself are still on campus, leaving the police with only names and descriptions at this point.
His name is Donnie Prophet.
His last name's Prophet?
Yes.
Prophet.
Please do look this up.
How old is the kid?
I think he's like in the 5th grade.
10,
Do you know where it
11.
took place at?
No, Dr. Biden. She was.
Yeah, about 10 years old.
Is this the school?
Yes. This is school. I didn't talk to Brother Prophet about it. He's a member of our church too. So I didn't talk to him, and I didn't call the parent yet.
It'll be some time before the school secretary arrives with the surveillance video. But Dr. Vi, Destiny's executive principal, has already seen the footage, and even her description of it sounds appalling.
In that video, what did you see?
I saw the principal in severe physical confrontation with the student.
And what physical did you see?
I saw him throw the kid on the floor at one point.
And what do you mean by throw? Did he pick him up? Did he push him?
I saw slinging.
He slung him like that.
Yes,
Okay.
and then at one point he was on top of the kid.
Grown ass man, by the way.
These details sound. The deputy seems to wonder if something precipitated the confrontation.
Did the kid do anything to invoke this, to lead up to this? Did the kid strike him? Did they have problems in the past?
They've had problems in the past.
They've had problems in the past.
They've been the best friends.
So this is an ongoing issue?
I think so.
Okay.
And it's not.
But what led, that's what I'm trying to figure out, what, did he was just in anger rage, so he took it on the kid?
My understanding is that he called the kids in because they're the leaders and said that in order for you to graduate, you got to write a 5-page essay. I think he said he was not going to do it. He didn't understand why they were having to do it.
5-page essay in the 5th grade? They used to do that? Wait, hold on, let me think. Because I remember in 5th grade, I used to write a lot. Yeah, I think they do. But 5-page, that's it. I wouldn't do that shit in high school. What you talking
and so
about?
the kid is in the video. He put his head down on the desk.
Yeah, I ain't
And
doing
so
that shit
from
either.
that point, I think the principal was trying to make the kid do what he said.
As the deputies step out to discuss the case, one of them gets the first inkling that something is off, a feeling that will only grow in the coming hours.
Well, it sounds like an aggravated child abuse
It
arrest.
sounds like a headline space. Principal of Destiny Leadership Academy arrested for aggravated child abuse.
Crazy.
This happened like 2 o'clock this afternoon. The kid went home. She told me he's roped up pretty bad. The parent didn't see this. Parent didn't see the marks on this kid's face. That's what I'm. That's a little weird. And then they waited to. The secretary and the teacher waited till 30 minutes ago to finally tell them about. Oh yeah, by the way.
Why isn't the parent already up at the school? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I would have been at the school by now,
The deputies run
cussing
Dante
somebody out.
Prophet's name through their system, but this standard scan returns a shocking result.
Can you imagine he's a suspect?
Another case?
He just got arrested last year.
What?
He got arrested on a warrant last year.
He got arrested on a warrant and he's charged. Private school.
He got arrested for a probation violation, felony, 1 count, attempt to commit interfering with child custody.
As stunning as this revelation is, the deputy soon realizes
What
that
the hell that mean? What did he say again?
With child.
Private school.
He
He
had
got arrested for a probation violation, felony, 1 count, attempt to commit interfering with child custody.
interfering with child custody.
as stunning as this revelation
He was trying to be a
is, the
stepdad
deputy
and
soon
like got in
realizes
between
that
the
he hasn't
parents.
seen the worst of it.
Lewd and lascivious molestation.
You're joking.
Swear.
10-15?
Yeah. I bet they don't know that.
Wait,
I can't wait to
molestation.
tell them.
Wait.
He's seen the worst of it.
Lewd and lascivious molestation.
I gotta hit Google real quick, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I gotta hit Google real quick. What's that? Hold on. I gotta see what this means. To refers to the act of a person, often an adult, anything touching the private parts of a minor. Oh. Yeah, this guy's a predator. Yep.
Station.
You're joking.
Swear.
Yep. This guy's a predator.
I bet they don't know that. I can't wait to tell them.
As eager as the police are to share these details with the
I don't know
school's
why it's worded like
administrators,
that.
the reaction they get is nearly as surprising as the news itself.
What?
Question. Do you guys do screening before you do a hiring process?
Yes,
You do?
yes,
Well, I just looked up Dante, and
yes, I know.
do you know
Where?
the serious charges that he's against him?
He's been arrested twice in American County.
One for molestation,
We are joking.
One for where?
child molestation.
Yes, that was the accusation.
Well, he got
Accusation. You got him around kids?
arrested for it.
Yeah. Oh,
And then
folks.
the other one is interference with child custody, felony.
Is what?
Interference with child custody, felony.
Hold on. So what I'm getting out of this story is dog found some little kid to touch on and tried to take him with him, basically. And that's what I'm getting out of this.
Understand?
Basically means that a parent or a guardian said, give me my kid, and he said, I'm not giving you the kid.
Yeah, he refused to give somebody's kids back. That means he took somebody's kid, or a kid went with him somewhere to his house or something, and he refused to return the kid after.
Oh,
the kid was
wow,
put in his-
yeah.
A kid that's not his.
Yeah, he's there.
They probably was doing the background checks
revelation
themselves. They probably did the background checks themselves, didn't think nothing of it, and said, yeah, let's hire him.
School officials
That's what I'm saying-
already
that's what I'm
knew
saying
about
that-
some of Dante's history is astonishing, and the deputy tries to make them understand the potential problem they have on their hands.
I'm sure your parents don't want to find out that you got a guy, a principal at your school, that's molestation charges and interference with child
A
custody.
lot of them know him though.
Okay.
A lot of them know him.
Yes.
I got you. I mean, if I had a child and I found out my principal of my children's school,
Yeah.
I'd be freaking out.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be freaking out. What you talking about?
Knows a lot of them. He's very personable. This part I didn't know about it, so the accusation came. But he mentor like teenage
Boys.
Boys and stuff, and help them finish their high school and help them go to college. So all of that.
The deputy's frustration is mounting, but
Yeah,
it
of course
seems
it
that
is.
school officials have already dealt with some of these concerns.
That's the same thing that anybody can have access to if they pull up his name, right? They should be able to see that.
Yeah.
Because
Kind
the
of.
parent or two had, had mentioned that they were still, because he had done such a good job last year, they were still willing to stand behind him and that they can't stand
And
him.
now,
He was not on his feds, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't know I took meds.
Yes, he does.
What is he taking meds for?
High for whatever age.
oh, ADHD?
Yeah.
Oh,
ADHD, I'm not beating kids.
I got
What'd you
ADHD.
say?
And
I said, I got ADHD, and I'm not beating kids.
yeah, he definitely repeated
Steps
that.
aside once again to let his superior know about his accumulating suspicions.
Yeah, because
And
this is
the-
crazy as
the
hell.
only-
I ain't gonna lie. These two old women in here, I need to be respectful, but I'm gonna say these two old women in here are liable to get their asses whooped. I ain't gonna lie, because if they let this guy around my kids, I ain't gonna lie. Especially if it was my child who got beat up, oh yeah, they would have got their asses whooped. I would have been going to jail. I ain't gonna lie.
All know about his problems.
Oh, I had both of them in the headlock.
And they're
right by
nervous
the
as
door.
hell right now because they realize they know it's when I watch the video and it shows what they're saying to me, I'm gonna have to go arrest them.
Y'all gonna hate me for that, but
My
I
thing
protect
is,
mine.
they're
I
saying
protect
the
my
kids all
kids
melted up
if
and
I have
stuff
them.
like that. The teacher knew about it. The teacher didn't say jack until later tonight when she was confronted about it. Yeah, so I think it was a little hush-hush job going on here because they have already admitted to me that a couple of parents have came forward to them about, hey, what's up with this dude? We looked into him, and they're kind of like hushing him down, like, oh, no, it's nothing.
Oh,
I think these people
wow.
know that they're probably in for a lawsuit because they're acting real nervous. And like, oh, yeah, we knew about his past, but the parents still loved him.
What the
I go,
fuck?
okay.
The deputies know about the charges on Dante's record, but it's only when they pull up the official filing that they begin to piece together specifics about what the principal was arrested for 7 years ago.
7 years
Summer of
ago.
2017, I was staying at the Royal Kids Camp where Prophet was camp counselor. Yep.
Camp counselor. Yep.
Camp allowing counselor.
I don't know why do people still send their kids to like summer camp and shit. They just don't be caring about their kids sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm going to send my kid to like some type of camp or something like that, yeah, I'm gonna have to chaperone that. Straight
Where
up.
to contact him if necessary.
No
So
cap.
contact
You can be a Boy Scout, but I'm gonna be there with you.
Himself and his nephew.
According to the Ocala Police Department report, Dante gave letters to the child at the end of camp, writing in part, "You know that I love you and I always will." Dante kept in touch with the child over the coming months, inviting him to his apartment to watch a movie in November 2017.
Nah.
The report alleges that Dante laid down behind the minor on the couch and asked him, "Do you feel that?" when there was
This is a sick nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
inappropriate contact.
This is a sick nigga.
According to the report, both the victim and Dante were clothed at the time.
Awesome. And he's not a registered sexton?
No, I
No.
think he was too young. I think it was fell into Romeo and Juliet.
Wow, are you serious?
Oh, his age?
Yeah.
Oh.
At the time, he fell into Romeo and Juliet, which just means he doesn't have to register as a sex offender.
Under Florida's Romeo and Juliet law, offenders who meet certain criteria can avoid the official offender registry,
They
even
shouldn't.
if they're convicted of the underlying crime. It should be noted, however, that in Dante's case, prosecutors dropped the molestation charge entirely, and the court withheld adjudication on the charge of interfering with child custody.
So he got out
This
scot free.
profit organization website credits him with having faced and overcome false charges.
So you got lucky.
False charges.
Okay. Well, he's not getting lucky tonight. Okay.
You know, it's so crazy how the law system don't like take stuff like this a little more
Surveillance video
seriously
will
than what it should
undoubtedly
be.
crucial to the investigation, but the deputies know they must also speak to the victim.
Like, this dude's
The
a
founder
predator.
of the school calls the child's mom and passes her phone to the deputy, a decision she may soon regret.
Here, you want me to talk to her?
The sheriff want to talk to you.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Hey, do you mind bringing your son up here so we can talk to you guys? Because we're going to have to talk to him regardless.
I understand. I'm just a little taken aback right now. I'm trying to get my bearings because I was almost asleep myself.
Yes.
You sound like you don't care. You sound like you don't care.
Ma'am.
You pissing me off right now. You
So
sounding like
don't
you
you
don't
wake
care.
your son
I'm
up
taking
and
it
bring him
back.
out there?
What?
Have you noticed
Wow.
any bruising or lumps or anything on your son's face or body or anything?
He felt like Mr. Prophet hit him with something. I said, I don't know if they were sports playing. I don't
Okay.
know, but I'm like, what are you talking about? You know
Okay,
what I
about your
mean?
kids.
The mom ultimately agrees to bring him up to the school, but as the deputy hands the pastor's phone back, he notices something alarming in her recent call history.
Did you call Donnie Prophet?
Yes.
Take her to jail. Take her to jail. Yup, come on. Take her to jail. Yup. I ain't even need to hear the rest. What'd he say?
Did you call Donnie Prophet?
Yes.
I did.
Why?
Yep. Take her to jail. Yep. Come on. Yep. Come on. Mm-hmm. Yup. That's against the law.
Yeah, don't.
Why to
did
call him?
you
Yep.
talk to him or
Come on.
something?
Yep.
Don't call him back.
Don't call him.
Yep.
If he calls you back, don't tell him we're here. Don't tell him he's under investigation. Don't ask him about what
Yeah, do
happened.
not call him, please. These are very serious charges.
Where the other woman at? Actually, now I think about it, where the other one
Yeah,
at?
we want to get our ducks in a row before we talk to him, and before he has time to put a story together in his head about what happened.
Or leave town.
Yeah.
Realizing that the school's other top official, Dr. Vi, has disappeared from view,
Yep.
the deputies
That's what I
track
thought.
her down to make sure she's not also trying to reach out to Dante.
Yep. All the way in the back.
Just a moment.
Oh, okay.
Just a moment.
No, she called him twice, and I saw that it wasn't a missed call either. It was answer because I saw the seconds next to it. Did you? Yeah. She
Yep.
probably called him and warned him.
She called him and said, "They out here." That nigga finna
Have
skip
you tried to call
town. That nigga finna skip town. You finna go to jail.
Yeah.
Did she talk to him?
You're going to
He didn't
jail.
answer.
Okay. Good. Yeah, we can't have people calling.
Pardon.
So we can't have people calling him.
You don't want people calling you the same.
No.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. You ain't even stopped the other girl?
Running.
Oh,
While the officer
Lord.
mentions about Dante's history of running, we haven't been able to confirm the basis of this statement from the records we have access to. Before police can think about tracking Dante down, however, they need the full story. The 5th grade victim arrives, giving them their first chance to hear about the incident firsthand.
So what happened? You know,
They all blurred out.
what happened between you and Mr. Prophet?
The boy begins with a story that matches what Dr. Vi said earlier. He was pulled from class along with a few other 5th grade boys. Soon enough, however, the other boys were sent away and he was left alone in the room with the principal.
I didn't want to pay the room at that time. So I couldn't even excuse myself because he wouldn't even let me go through the door.
Did he ever throw you on the ground?
He did hit me on the ground.
He did hit you? What,
And I don't think like that.
where did he hit you?
Well, the thing that hurts the most is the side of my
Can I see your hip?
Yeah, right
Side of
here.
your face.
Like it's right
Here,
here.
show me it. You're okay.
You got to, I got you. I'm right here. Go ahead. Right there.
Here, show me.
He
Oh,
wants you to see. He wants to see.
It was like a line, a big line, but she was like,
Let me see.
You said a
"Oh,
blue
let's
line?
get hard." I'm like, oh, that's how I wanted to probably hit me with that computer cord thing.
Yeah.
Look at this ugly ass nigga, bruh. Oh God, look at this ugly fuck ass nigga, bruh. I swear to God. This nigga fucking hoe.
The child's mother says that she first heard something about the altercation during a doctor's appointment this afternoon.
He told the doctor, like, what do you do about all over body pain?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's well, just all over body pain, like really it hurts here. And
It hurt his hips?
Yeah, he said
Did
it
he
hurts.
So this mom's finna piss me off. I ain't gonna lie, this mom's finna piss me off bad. So you took your child to the doctor that same day. He said, what do you do about all over body pain? You talking about something. What are you talking about all over body? What else you said? Because you sound a little nonchalant right now.
After that?
He told the doctor on the television. He said,
Oh, it was a television.
yeah, it was a television.
A
She was
televisit.
like, I said, well, maybe it's growing pains, because he's getting tall.
Do you need anything else to tell us, buddy? Did he touch you?
Listen to me. Watch me. Look at mama. You are safe.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure of that, Bubba. I promise you
You are
that.
safe.
Why you calling
And I
Bubba?
will protect you with everything.
You didn't. You really didn't.
If there's something you need to say,
You would have been in that school dragging them two old ladies. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You would have been justified with me. I ain't gonna lie. You would have been cool with me.
you need to say it.
You let that man put his hands on my baby?
Do what we have to do
Yeah, I would.
to
Yeah.
make sure
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
everything is right. Okay. Did Mr. Prophet touch you in any way that is not appropriate? Are you sure?
What did or didn't happen today will soon be clear because the secretary finally arrives.
Yeah,
with her
about
computer.
time.
And it won't be long before the police realize that this incident was far worse than the descriptions made it sound.
Is the video on your laptop?
Yes. There's multiple. I don't
Multiple.
Oh yeah, she's
Today?
seen. Oh yeah, she's seen that first. Yeah, the way she looking up. Yeah, she's seen that.
I don't need to see it.
No, you need to look at it.
Come on. Okay, please.
The video begins with Dante sitting across from the boy, who has his head down on the desk. The
Ugly ass
principal
nigga.
gets up and walks over to the boy and begins prodding him, perhaps in an attempt to get his attention. But it isn't long before these antagonizing taunts spiral into something much more chaotic, and the situation soon escalates from chair wrestling into a full-fledged struggle for control.
Oh, y'all ain't hear
The
this?
child is clearly desperate to escape the principal's grasp, but Dante is equally determined to keep the boy under his power. In an almost unbelievable scene, Dante wrestles the boy to the floor and straddles him. But even
Straddles
after
him.
getting the boy under his control, Dante continues to behave in a way that alarms the deputy.
Oh, he got him like this. When he said straddle, he got him like an headlock kind of thing. Okay.
Why is he petting him like that?
He petting him?
Why is he like
You said what?
It's the deputy.
Why is he petting him like that?
Why is he like patting him like
He's rubbing his lower back and head. Makes sense for his other charges.
Nah.
Chokehold.
Nah.
Chokehold. He's trying to give him a chokehold. You should probably watch this.
party?
Look at it. You in this pink shirt right here. Look at it. I want you to look at it. Look at it.
See what kind of guy you got working around with kids.
Remarkably, the altercation is interrupted several times over the course of the video.
You can see where he himself is being aggressive. The kid didn't have a chance. He's aggressive.
Texting me notes.
Now, who's this kid?
That's one of her kids, and what is she
Brain do nothing?
voting for? No idea.
Did she say anything?
You a messed up classmate. I ain't gonna lie. If I ever was in a situation like this and I see my classmate walk in, see me in a situation like this, and walk out, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be me and him when I catch, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
At one point, the boy sees an opportunity to escape that he can't pass up, leading to one of the video's most shocking moments.
Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, there it is.
He trying to
He
run?
tried to leave and he just threw him on the ground. I mean, that's false imprisonment.
But although the
Oh my
visuals from
God.
the video are hard to watch, they aren't compelling for everyone in the room.
Compelling. The founder? Look how she looked at her. Bro, she wild as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. This is sad right here. This is wild as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. She really trying to save this man. She really trying to save this man right now.
What? Oh, no, ma'am. He's going to jail tonight.
Yeah, he going to jail tonight. You going to jail tonight. Why ain't she in handcuffs? She just called this nigga. That's against the law. You can't be calling people ahead of...
Dante's movements are slow and methodical, and the camera catches it
Look,
when he's...
oh, got the extension cord, bro. Right, he whooping this kid like his own
swings a computer
child.
cord of some kind at the boy several times. The child later said that it
Is a mama in here looking at this? Cause
was this
if I
cord
was the
that
mama,
caused
I'd
a
be
visible mark on his face.
visible mark on it. Look how he looked. Look how the cop looked at him real quick.
Cord that caused a visible mark on
Look
his
how fast
face.
he looked up at him. Yo, look, quick drop.
I think we got it.
I
But
think we
for
got
as
it.
much as the deputies
Yeah.
have already seen,
Underneath the table is insane. Oh my god, bro. This kid's going to have to be homeschooled the rest of the time he's ever going to be enrolled in school. Ain't no way. I'll never forget my mama for damn sending me to this class. I ain't gonna lie.
the
This
video
school.
doesn't end there, and the horror of the ongoing bullying leaves the women nearly speechless.
Oh, this nigga went to go drag it. Where were y'all at this entire time this was going on?
It's not. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. No. No, yeah.
Where's he doing that one?
Threw a damn toy at him.
None. Yes.
So you ain't hear no screaming, no scuffling, no none of that.
Get away.
See, here's my thing about like adults back then when I used to be a kid. I used to think they hear it and see everything. They just choose to ignore it. They just choose to like, I'm not gonna get involved because he's a man. Because like, you know, there's a bunch of older women. They like, oh, he's a man, so I can't really get involved or say or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? He runs the school basically however he runs the school. He's the principal. Mr. Prophet, he's the principal. They just came up with the name. They was like, yeah. This is sad right here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is real sad. I feel so bad for this kid.
That's all he wanted was to go.
That's when you just hit him in the face, or you just smacked him in the face.
Mm-hmm. With his hand.
At times, the confrontation devolves into intense physical conflict, and Dante is the relentless aggressor.
This video is crazy, bro. They said this shit lasted for like 45 minutes to an hour, too.
Oh my word.
Oh my lord.
Because there was a point where I tried to walk in and I couldn't even get in.
You couldn't even get in?
Because he was sick.
So, you didn't choose to call the police at this time? You should have called the police right then and there. What are you doing? Talking about some, oh, I tried to walk in the door and I couldn't get in, so I just left it be. You getting dragged, the principal getting dragged, everybody getting dragged up in here. I ain't gonna lie. I can't be a parent. Situations like this, I can't be a parent. I couldn't be a parent.
But even with the women clearly horrified by what unfolded today at their school, the deputy remains suspicious of Destiny's founder.
I don't know what she's trying to hide.
No.
But she seems like she has something going on with Donnie about.
What? Well, she's his pastor, you know.
Well, so. Donnie don't got a good past. I'll tell you that much.
She don't care.
He shouldn't be around kids.
I think she's in disbelief.
Disbelief. She's delusional.
She called you guys before she sees it.
I got you. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Knowing his past, I'm not shocked.
Okay. Yeah.
And he shouldn't be around kids at all.
I would hit that founder with child endangerment. Let me think what else. Calling the my suspect while I'm conducting an investigation. That's against the law. Yeah, I would have hit her with that.
Got a nasty little past.
Yeah, she coming with me.
She was talking about how
I don't care how old you is. You can't be doing that like this.
Yeah,
just turning a blind eye to like some charges like that. Girl, what's wrong with you?
She does too. Now.
All told, the video of the altercation goes on for more than 53 minutes, a shocking length of time for any violent encounter, much less one between a principal and a student. Making matters worse, the school secretary says that he's the last kid anyone would expect trouble from.
He's super intelligent, probably the smartest kid.
Probably smarter than me.
The principal award.
What's
very respectful, very mannerable.
As for the other deputy, he lets the school's administrators know that he's seen enough.
I don't know what you guys are going to do in-house wise, but I'm going to go find him and I'm taking him to jail for aggravated child abuse.
You should slap some up.
Second-degree felony in the state, and you won't get a bond.
So what you made, you know what we going to do?
No, I'm saying I don't.
Hold on, let me look up how much charges potential. I'm pretty sure they're going to tell me at the end.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
If they're not going to tell me at the end, I'm going to find out for us.
I'm saying on my end, I'm taking him to jail tonight.
Oh,
he's not what?
Yeah, no, I agree.
No, it's can't be able to think about that.
Of course, the main obstacle now will be finding Dante Prophet, a challenge he'll have to face without the help of
that basic ass haircut.
Anybody know where he lives? Pastor, you know where he lives?
No.
You're not trying to give him up. That's what your problem is.
I don't know.
Okay.
So, he works for y'all, but y'all don't know where this man lives? He collects a check from y'all, and y'all don't know where to send it to. Is that what I'm hearing? Nah, I would have took him to jail. Both of them. Hell yeah.
He knows
Both
that he
of
may
them.
still have a long night ahead of him.
And her.
But he takes
Took
the
him to
time
jail.
to
Yep.
check with one last person before he leaves.
No. I'm sorry this happened to me, alright? I'm gonna do my best to get him okay.
You're not caring too much for me, officer. You're doing a good job as an officer, but you're not doing enough for me. I would have took everybody in that room to jail. Fuck it.
Okay.
Everybody. Yep, everybody. Everybody going in. Fuck it.
Alright.
The deputy doesn't have a beat on Dante's exact location, but he does have a phone number. Unfortunately, Dante is extremely reluctant to meet in person.
Hey, where you at, buddy? We gotta talk.
We have to talk.
Yes, sir.
What do you have to talk about?
Well, we could talk about that in person.
No, let's just talk now.
You have an incident with another child today at school?
What type of incident? No.
That's what I'm asking, sir. I mean, I'm not trying to ask you pointing directed questions here. I mean, did you have an incident with a student today at Destiny?
I did not.
Okay. Well, where are you at now? So I gotta talk to you, Bubba.
He calling everybody Bubba.
You're gonna have to contact the lawyer.
Nah.
Having failed to convince Dante to meet voluntarily, the cops head out to the address they have on file for him.
How you doing? Is there a Dante Prophet here?
No, sir.
Where's he at?
I would have pinged that phone, found out where he was, and whooped his ass. I ain't gonna lie. That's just me.
You
Straight
haven't
up.
seen him?
No, sir.
So he's not here at all?
No, he hasn't been staying. What?
Yeah, he did some not good things today, and he's running from us, so. All right, well, I appreciate it.
No, sir.
Thank you.
But if Dante's on the run, it doesn't last. He finally agrees to meet with the deputies at Immerse Church, only a few hundred yards away from Destiny leadership.
So this must be the church that he been goddamn going to. Yeah. Some of these church goers be lizard people in disguise. They be just cold-blooded, scaly, predatory. Anything you can think of a lizard. That's what some of these people be in these churches sometimes. That's why I kind of don't like going to church. He be meeting people like this.
The deputy begins by reading
Thinking
his
he
Miranda
cool,
rights before
thinking he
Dante
nice.
launches into his story,
Nah.
which starts with some unsettling comments supposedly made by the student. Claims that are Dante's alone and haven't been independently verified.
She wanted to hurt himself, hurt me, you know.
He's making statements.
Yeah, I can't hurt me, hurt himself.
Why would you say something?
Yo, this man's lying on his kid fast. I fucking hate this nigga so much. I ain't gonna lie. I do not like him with them fat ass glasses,
because
that ugly ass Destiny shirt. That shit trash as hell.
Him lately.
What do you mean by hurt the school?
Says occasionally crazy statements. So you know, and you know he has said that he want to shoot up the school. He want to blow up the school. I don't think he's going to actually do it.
Okay, but those are statements he made to you today?
Yeah, he said he was going to run out, little clone.
Just lying.
One time I had to grab him and stop him from running out of the gate into traffic.
Okay.
And that's what he said he was going to do.
Nah.
Were you trying to prevent him?
Because fast forward through his lives. Fast forward through all this.
Try to prevent him.
I grabbed him, was a force.
Okay.
I can't be a cop. I ain't gonna lie, I can't be a cop. Because as soon as I would ask him the question, so what happened today? He would have gave me some BS statement. Rocking him. Rock and sock him.
After that, he did spit on me, but...
Oh, he spit on... Where did you spit on you, like?
In my face.
Oh, okay.
Good.
By grabbing, what do you mean you grabbed him?
I grabbed him, I tried to...
Like you grabbed his arm, his leg, his hand?
I probably did all of it.
Okay.
To restrain him.
You were trying to restrain him?
I want to keep him safe.
The deputy, who has seen more than he's letting on, doesn't seem to appear convinced of this defense.
Yeah. So you're telling me that...
Because he
when I talked
lying.
to everybody else at the school there today?
Yeah.
Everybody. And they all told me the same story about him. Very smart, very intellectual.
Very intellectual.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of them ever mentioned to me ever about him ever making statements before. I did. They all denied it. They all said that he's never, because those are the type of questions I ask. I say, hey, is he a misbehaved kid? Does he misbehave at all? Does he cause problems? They said no.
If Dante still feels that he may have a chance to talk his way out of this dilemma, the deputy soon closes the door on that possibility.
So, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a security camera in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they caught everything on camera.
Yeah.
Everything. Especially when he had his head down and you came up and started grabbing him on the legs and poking him and grabbing him in the chest.
Petting him, choking him out, hitting him with an extension cord. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would have been beating this man in this parking lot right now. I would have turned that body cam off.
Why'd you do that?
If you, at the time when I'm poking, I'm not hurting him. I'm trying to get his attention. He said he was going to hurt him.
But you're touching him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hurting him at that time.
But you're touching him.
You was hurting
I
him.
want to get his attention.
Okay, but are you
I
allowed to
saw
touch
you.
somebody without their permission?
If I'm not hurting him, I don't think.
No.
You did hurt him.
That said, there's only one last thing to do.
Turn around for me.
Yep, turn around for me. Yep. Yeah, let me see that. Let me see that. Yeah, I like seeing this. Right here. Yep. Yep. You going down, buddy. And them principals at that school, yeah, they need to go down too.
I don't believe that you're trying
They
to
ain't
stop
wanna,
him for
they ain't want to do any of that shit.
The video is recorded.
Shit crazy.
By you kneeing him in the
Hour
head with the welt on the side of his head, from
Wow.
hitting him with the cable from the computer.
Mm-hmm.
You kneed him.
Yeah.
You didn't knee him. I didn't
You
say
didn't knee him? I know.
What about when you got him in an ankle lock or in a chokehold? None of that. There's no okay. Well, you don't have your dang points, sir.
Man,
I
F all
just
that.
want you to know that is some of the best.
F all that. Here's what I would have did if I was the officers, right? I would have pulled up. I would have been like, alright, Prince Founder, you're going to jail. You already know why. The secretary, she going to jail too, because she saw and heard all this happen, but she ain't do nothing, so she going to jail. The other lady that was in there, she going to jail just because. He's definitely going to jail, you know, that's already. And is this his car? Yeah, that tent's illegal. Yep. Whoever's in that car getting the ticket. F them too. Yeah, we shutting this down.
You're probably fired too from your job, by the way.
Yep.
The deputy's prediction turned out to be correct. Destiny Leadership Academy told the media that weekend they had terminated Dante.
I wish there was sound in that video, but
ain't no kids coming to school no more.
I saw the video. I feel the same way.
I feel the same
Dante
way.
Prophet was charged with one felony
You hell as fuck. Okay, yep, here's the
count
charger.
of cruelty toward a child and one count of false imprisonment, the latter of which was later dropped by prosecutors.
I don't like the court system. I don't like the judge system. I don't like it. Hold on, he said
The latter of which was later dropped by prosecutors.
okay, so he only get charged for one thing. Let's see, cruelty to child abuse. Second degree. Let me check this out. He probably only got like a little bit of probation because you know how messed up the law is. I mean, this ain't his first time in custody, so I think he'd be about 3 years, 4 years.
Dante Prophet pled not guilty to the felony charge. Jury selection for his trial is scheduled to begin in February 2025.
Okay.
Iwu also reached out to the school and the school district, but they did not respond.
Of course they didn't. Terrible.
You know Harbor Freight.
I gotta add whatever. I already finished the video, but yeah, that was messed up. Real messed up video, but yeah, that was the end of that one. So I'll catch you on the next video, but yeah, you already know. All right.